Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, March 28th, 2012. I'm Mike Eckford. Welcome to the show.
And I'm Fiona Forbes. We have a great show coming up for you on this wee bit of a dreary hump day, shall we call it?
Yes, we shall call it that, Fiona. Thank you for bringing
It's spring.
Thank you for starting us off with a hump.
You are welcome. It is spring, and it's a little dreary and rainy outside in Vancouver. Shocker, but it's still beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It looks like it's going to be nice. It's supposed to be all right on the weekend, so we'll take that. But when I'm looking outside today, I just think, what's the weather like in other places? And today, I don't mean like North America, Canada, not even the world. I mean in other worlds. I read this story today, and it kind of blew my mind a little bit because we've been getting little bits and pieces of this. They're trying to detect habitable zones around other red dwarf stars and all these things. Look at this headline. Tens of billions of habitable planets in our galaxy alone. Tens of billions of habitable planets. There's life everywhere. And doesn't that give you pause for just a second, just to think?
What do they mean, though? Like, what are we talking about here?
See, here goes the skeptic.
No,
all the time.
I'm asking a question. Are these places
They're habitable zones,
that
so
humans can go to?
No.
Or are we talking about microorganisms
The basic thing
living
is
there
they're
as well?
saying that it's a solid planet where the possibility of flowing water. That's not boring. This is fascinating.
I know it's
We're
fascinating.
talking about the possibility of other things being out there. It makes all these things that we do on our planet seem so trite, and I can't decide whether it makes it better or worse, right? Because part of the element is like, well, let's trash this place.
Oh, no, we've already done that, Mike.
Yeah, it's like your parents going away for the weekend. Do you leave the house standing, or do you totally destroy it? You don't go halfway.
We, as human beings, have taken care of wrecking this place.
Well, I don't know whether we have. I hope we haven't. But it's just, I love the thought of it. I find it inspiring to think that there are other things out there, whatever they are. I kind of like that. I find it gives me a little bit of peace.
Let's go.
I don't get frustrated by petty little things when I read stories like that.
Let's go somewhere.
Well, no, I'm tired and I need a nap.
See? The old man takes over.
Come on, let's do it.
You
Let's explore
encourage him?
space. Oh, but it costs
It's
so
what
much
happens
money.
when I encourage his positivity. He calls me the pessimist. He goes, oh, let's go. Let's do something about it.
Do we have to explore it? Really? Isn't it enough just to know that it's there?
Are we there yet?
Are we there? This is boring.
This is so boring.
I do not want to be, having said all this, I do not want to be that guy stuck in a spaceship for 12 years because...
I wouldn't want to be stuck with you in a spaceship for 12 years.
No, can you imagine?
No.
Like, I mean,
After working with you for 15 years, if we had to take a spaceship to get out of here to go somewhere else.
You know what would happen? Year 3, you would just walk into a room and it would just be me naked going, I am the last man.
Why? Why would that be your 3?
I am your last breeding opportunity. Because
Why would you sit like that if you were naked? You're a man, and that is not the most beneficial pose for your form.
No, I'm not a man. I'm the last man at that stage.
Still no.
I'm 3 years, I've taken care of everybody else. Slowly, accidents, whatever it is.
Taken care of?
I am the last man.
Can you please describe what you're planning on doing on this other planet? I've taken care of everyone else.
We will start a race.
No, we won't. How did this go there?
I don't know.
Then before it was like science, and you sound like you'd smoked a lot of the gunshot, and then all of a sudden you're naked with your legs display.
Only one leg was displayed, technically.
Anyway, I do every day. I gave my mom a call this morning to say good morning because I love her. I love her. I have
There's a lot to love. Your mom's a wonderful woman.
I know, chatting with my mom, it gives me fodder, and she always says.
Is the tickle finished and now it's time for the...
No, it's just I love her stories, and I've been looking for a new place, and I found one, and my mom knows about it, and it's like, it's all happening. It's very exciting, and my mom approves. She approves. She loves
likes
it.
the place that you're buying?
Doesn't like, loves.
Oh.
And so this took me a long time because I'm what people call picky. Anyway, I finally found the perfect thing. And
She doesn't mean weeks, nor does she mean months.
Been, like,
she means years.
Billions of years
to find the right place.
I have, and it's perfect.
Okay,
and
so
amazing.
you found the right place.
So I found
awesome.
it, and my mom is saying, "Oh, that's great and stuff." But my sister is the spontaneous one. She is the one that will just far more spontaneous than me. So when she found out about my new place on Monday, it's not a competitive thing. She was like, "Well, maybe I'll go look at that house down the street." Within 24 hours, my sister is just like, "Yeah, sure, we'll take it," because she's that kind of person.
So what took you years took your sister 48 hours.
This is my mom's response. Well, that's what one would call a slow ball in baseball, wouldn't they, Fiona?
A slow ball?
You mean a fastball, Mom? You mean that my sister does things really quickly? Oh, sure, that too, but...
Oh, Fiona, that's what they would call a slow ball.
A slow ball.
Your mom can come on the spaceship.
My mom actually is the one that bought the Dodgers with Magic. Just in case you're wondering, $2 billion. The Dodgers.
If you haven't heard the story yet, Magic Johnson, of course, former LA Laker, famous basketball player.
Does he know the Dodgers are baseball?
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. He's part of a consortium that bought the LA Dodgers.
$2 billion. Now, that's the largest sum in sports franchise history, is it not?
I hope so, yeah. I mean, when you're talking about billions of dollars, you'd think.
So if the Dodgers go for $2 billion, what would the Yankees go for?
Oh, they'd be, my guess is probably about 10 billion.
Totally.
Because the whole reason now is they lock up the broadcasting rights and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And of course, locking stuff like this up, boy, that's going to cost you a pretty bit. That's what they call a slow ball.
The $5 holler.
You were
here.
telling me this story, or bits of the story, because we try and keep things a little bit secret from each other. And I happened to be watching this video while you told it. This happened at spring training. Of course, baseball season throwing off, slow balling next week. Throwing off.
Baseball season is throwing off, people.
But this guy lost control of his bat, went deep into the stands. Look who caught this bat.
Oh my God, she's like, what is this? Did I win a prize? She did not.
Yeah, and then she gave a little bingo arm.
Oh, is she not the cutest though?
Yeah, but here it goes. This is the slow-mo version. Goes into the stands.
That could have killed someone.
And it's hard to see, but all of a sudden, hi-ya! I got a bat. How awesome
I love
is
how
that?
shocked she looks.
That could have killed that lady.
She just found out she was at a baseball game that moment. She's like, is this what they're doing?
Why doesn't anyone say under the B? 33.
Okay, every now and then on the internet, we find a photograph that represents the relationship that Michael and I have here. Not that one when you sit like that. I know what you're gonna do. Really? Okay, here's today's. Almost.
Oh, that's pretty cute.
Isn't that cute?
They're going to create a super being.
Michael, why is
Half
it
dog,
like
half
that?
cat.
Why is everything coming down to the nookie?
I did the radio show this morning, and I had a little bit of whiskey.
Whiskey.
Just a little bit.
Doesn't it have the opposite effect on the male gender? We'll find out after the break.